let's get into this episode. Ravash is the largest criminal organization operating within Crossbell State. Its inception dates back to roughly 1130 of the Septine calendar, coinciding with the founding of the state itself. As the name Ravash & Co. would suggest, its fortune was amassed by smuggling goods between the Empire and the Republic under the guise of a trading company. In turn, Ravash was able to seize control of Crossbell's underworld. Currently, Ravash is known to participate in several illegal businesses, including arms smuggling, the sale of stolen goods, land speculation, insider trading, mirror laundering, sex rings, intermediary agencies for Jaeger Corps, and so on. Sex rings, huh? Okay. Due to its close ties to influential Diet members, Ravash is rarely punished for its criminal offenses. While members may be arrested from time to time, it is common for their bail to be posted almost immediately. I see. This entry sums up Ravash pretty well. It's handy to have all the information we've collected organized so neatly like this. At any rate, reanalyzing this data is really quite something. Right, these dudes are making a killing through these illegal operations. Ravash's main forces total about 300 members, including low-level workers both inside and outside the state. The company employs approximately 500 people total. Ravash's ranks include several former Jaegers and soldiers from neighboring countries. Combined with the smuggling of cutting-edge orbital weaponry, Ravash is believed to have considerable fighting strength. Despite not being a large-scale crime syndicate, its influence extends past Crossbell. Ravash holds deep ties with influential figures in both the Empire and the Republic. According to recent intel, Ravash had begun to lose ground to Heiyu, a rival organization, but has since bolstered its firepower by utilizing warhounds. This new development has led to Ravash regaining superiority. Taking all this into account, it makes you realize how large Ravash really is. Not only that, but they have their men in their ranks with real battlefield experience. I'm sorry, it said not only that, but they have men in their ranks with real battle experience. I read that wrong. My reading's been so sloppy, I'm sorry. Anyways, some of their men we've fought have been a real pain in the ass. Not to mention their warhounds. They're still using them even after what happened. It is like the arrest we made in Maines was for nothing. I'm afraid so. This seems a bit futile, doesn't it? Don Marsoni. Marsoni is the current president of Ravash & Co. and the Don of its mafia organization. He is the fifth man to hold the position of president, but did not inherit it conventionally. 8 years ago, Marsoni gained control by overthrowing the fourth Don in an act of deceit and betrayal. Perhaps due to his Erebonian heritage, Marsoni prioritizes his relationship with members of the Diet's Imperial faction. His ties with Speaker Hartman in particular are well documented. On the other hand, he has also made inroads with the Republican faction. Undoubtedly, Marsoni seeks to leverage both factions in order to take advantage of Crossbell's unique circumstances. Furthermore, he seems to fashion himself after Erebonian nobility. His personal tastes include lavish garments and ostentatious furniture. Damn, look at this arrogant old fart. He may look humorously rotund, but his actions paint him as a nasty man. It appears Marsoni is a much more cunning individual than we were led to believe. Don't forget, he's managed to forge ties with the Republic despite being Erebonian. We can't start underestimating him now. Garcia Rossi. Oh yeah, we know about this dude. Garcia Rossi's official position at Ravash & Co. is General Manager of Sales. Behind the scenes, however, he acts as the Mafia's underboss and is the commander of its rank-and-file henchmen. Rossi previously served as a commanding officer of the Zephyr Jaeger Corps. Zephyr? Huh. When Marsoni toppled the former Don 8 years ago, he contracted Rossi to aid him in his bid for power. Afterward, Marsoni recruited him away from the corps to join Ravash & Co. permanently. Rossi was the architect behind the Mafia's militarization and large increase in strength. In his Jaeger days, Garcia Rossi earned the moniker Killing Bear by using his large frame and advanced military combat prowess to overwhelm enemy soldiers on the battlefield. Sorry, I had to get beyond in there. I wanted to finish the sentence. He was a part of a Jaeger Corps? Zephyr, that name sounds familiar to me. Probably because it's known as one of the strongest corps in all of Western Zemuria. If that guy was a commanding officer of Zephyr, trust me, his strength is no joke. I've heard rumors about this Killing Bear more than once. Really, sounds like his strength is nothing to scoff at. But Randy, how do you know so much about him? Travel as much as me and you'll hear all sorts of rumors. Speaker Hartman. Hartman is an extremely influential politician who holds the position of Speaker of the Crossbell Diet. As a member of the Diet, he also acts as the leader of its imperial faction. A descendant of Erebonian nobility, Hartman owns a luxurious mansion located at Michelin in the far southern reaches of Crossbell State. He is also considered an ally of Marsonius, the president of Ravache & Co. It's believed Hartman cooperates in the Mafia's various criminal enterprises, including smuggling, mirror laundering, and so on. Furthermore, sources say that Hartman had an unofficial meeting with the Imperial Chancellor Gileath Osborne last year in order to demonstrate his domestic and foreign country. You guys might remember Gileath Osborne from the Trails in the Sky the Third playthrough. And he was in one of the Star Doors, the one that had Olivier and Mueller Vander. Had to think about it for a second. But yeah, so he has ties to Osborne, huh? Interesting. So this is Speaker Hartman. He kind of strikes me as a high and mighty noble rather than a politician. Excuse me. But did he really manage to get an audience with the Empire's Blood and Iron Chancellor? Yes, though it was evidently an informal one, Chancellor Osborne did have a meeting with the Speaker. It still irks me to hear that he would meet with Speaker Hartman, completely disregarding my grandfather in the process. At the time, the whole matter was quite the hot topic in both nations' political spheres. I can't believe I never heard about that. The Blood and Iron Chancellor. He's making a name for himself, all right. It is troubling that we still do not know the reason behind this visit of his. Alright. Everything was fuzzy up until now, but I'm starting to see the big picture. I agree. A ruthless yet cunning boss and a former Jaeger commander as his right-hand man. How strong are their ties with Speaker Hartman? I can't wrap my head around what kind of relationship the Speaker has with this Blood and Iron Chancellor personally. Obviously, there's no chance in hell the CPD could ever touch him. That's true. Wait just a moment. I believe I've discovered concealed data within the memory quartz. Concealed data? Can you pull it up? Hold up, if there was stuff hidden, does that mean that Brad is messing with us? Yes, if I were to guess, I bet he tried to test whether I could notice it or not. His punishment will be long and painful. Well, pushing Jonah to the sideline, are you able to recover the data? Yes, practically in my sleep. Schwarz auction? Wait a sec. Is that the Schwarz auction? Oh yeah, that's the thing Estelle and Joshua are prodding us about, right? Haha, that little scoundrel. This is his way of showing his thanks, eh? This seems to confirm that it is, in fact, a real event. On top of that, it's connected to Ravache too. Yeah, this is definitely suspicious. Alright, should we take a look? The Schwarz Auction is an annual event staged by Ravache on the final day of the anniversary festival. It's held in the form of a private, largely secret party hosted at Speaker Hartman's mansion in Michelin. Most items up for bid are first-class works of art such as paintings and jewelry acquired through theft, bribery, tax evasion, and illegal back channels. Additionally, invites are not limited to just Crossbellans. Nobles and affluent people from across the continent are extended invitations, making the auction function as an off-the-record gathering of Zemuria's high society. The Schwarz Auction is a major source of income for Ravache. It also provides Speaker Hartman with the ideal place to network with influential figures. Security is solely handled by Ravache's forces as well. Entry is prohibited unless a guest possesses a black invitation card engraved with a golden rose. Is this real? Unbelievable. To think that something this massive has been happening every single year. But this is strange, is it not? Despite being a secret, this information describes it as a large-scale social event. Well, no doubt the police and mass media know already and gotta keep it under wraps. Neither of them would want the spotlight on a shady event like this. Exactly. Sergey? Chief, good evening. Color me surprised. You all found out the truth on your own. This place is a bit stuffy. Come on, I'll give you the full rundown in my office. So you admit that all the information in those files is accurate? Yeah, unfortunately so. Beats me who was researching them, but they make quite the pile of info. But all the CPD's top brass know about this, right? More or less all of them. people outranking inspectors for sure, but I'd be shocked if most of the First Division wasn't aware of the auction. Hell, even Arios and the Bracer Guild have probably known of its existence for a while now. That means this is another barrier standing in our way. Oh yeah, an extraordinarily huge barrier. Let me be blunt, I don't intend on restricting what you do, but stop poking your nose into the Swords auction. Got it? This is beyond your pay grade, kids. But Chief! Now, Chief, let's not mince words here. Instead of being beyond our okay, let's try that again. Instead of being beyond our ability, you mean to say the police have their hands tied, right? Considering all the influential figures invited and the host of the entire gathering, Speaker Hartman, the auction is practically untouchable. If the citizenry is not in imminent danger, the Bracer Guild cannot act either. It is futile to pursue. Is it futile to pursue? Yeah. Okay. That didn't happen. Is it futile to. Oh my god, I can't read! Futile to pursue this any further. That may be the case, but calm down. You aren't the only frustrated person here, trust me. Think about the First Division, grinding their teeth every year, powerless to do anything. If this event ever gave them the slightest chance, they'd be charging in to take it down before even the guild could respond. But despite being shady, it appears to be just another gorgeous party. Damn. Basically, if you tried to crack down on the Swords auction and screwed up, the SSS would be finished. That's why, for your own good, I can't let you chase after this. Anyway, that's the gist of it. Huh. That was not bleak in the slightest. Listen, I'm not telling you to accept how things are. Huh? Just understand, sometimes you have to chin up, look forward, and figure out how much you can really accomplish. Don't forget that pit in your stomach right now, though. Do that and your chance will come one day. So don't get too down, eh? I understand, sir. From now on, we'll stop looking into the auction. Lloyd. Are you sure, Lloyd? Damn, this turned out well. But what if the citizenry is in danger? Since Ravash is apparently involved in sex rings, that brings me back to Stardor 15. And I think maybe some citizenry is in danger. But I guess we'll see. We'll find out. With that, the third day of the anniversary festival ended. TOs passed, a mysterious story of Lloyd's brother, a hacker known as Kitty, a detailed report regarding Ravash, and then the Swords auction sitting at the center of crossbells and justices. With all of it still spinning inside of his head, Lloyd quickly fell asleep. I am tripping over everything today. I want to drink this energy drink, but I'm not tired. But I really want to drink it. Lloyd? Lloyd, are you up? Hey, you need to wake up now. We have a meeting, remember? Oh, morning, Ellie. Any reason why, you're standing in my room? Well, since you had to come downstairs, I thought I should check on you. I take it you didn't sleep well, given what we heard yesterday. I can't blame you if it made you restless. Sometimes you see right through me, Ellie. But hey, how are you holding up? Oh, I'm fine. If I were to lose heart due to something like that, I might as well throw all my goals out the window. Besides, I think I always knew the truth deep down. The reality that this secret party was in fact another example of Crossbell's corrupt side. I was simply in denial, trying to look away from it. But not anymore. I don't intend on living with regrets or feeling powerless to help. Ellie, I decided to move forward and attack those feelings with my head held high. That was the Chief's sentiment, and I intend on making it my own strength as well. I see. That settles it then. If you've already found your resolve and decided not to hesitate, then I have no reason to either. Once I get changed, I'll head down and meet you all on the first floor. Sure thing. Oh, since breakfast is ready, would you mind having our meeting while we eat? Great idea. I'm starving. Ellie's come a long way in this last month. She's not carrying the same doubts she used to. It's time to catch up. 4th day of the anniversary festival. We're going to have our work cut out for us. Crossbell Anniversary Festival, 4th day. Alright, it's time for the 4th day of the festival. Time to get to work. I'm sure a load of support requests were submitted overnight, so let's take a look. Right, today is the day of the big parade, too. Not to mention there's likely tourists to travel all over Crossbelt during the festival. A lot of requests have come through the system, lost belongings, missing children, etc. Might be a little too much to try and tackle all of them at once. Let's do what's within our power and go from there, eh? Yep, that's the plan. Shouldn't we check our support request before heading outside? There might be an urgent request for us. Oh, I guess I can't do that. Check requests. Missing tourists, serial theft investigation, East Crosswell Highway, monster extermination. Serial theft. Starting food stalls, and the anniversary festival, arrest the criminal. Missing tourists. Last night a foreign couple stayed at my establishment, but now there is no sign of them. Please help me find them. I'm afraid they went somewhere very dangerous. Please hurry to Ash Tree Inn for details. Wait, where is this at? Go find. Ash Tree Inn. Okay. Oh, nothing new to report? Okay. Alright. Well, but now before I head out, I think I bought a gift for Lloyd. I'm gonna go put it in this room. There we go. Oh, yep. Roll radio. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Wow, I gotta cut my throat up some more apparently. I've been having to do this ever since it's gonna be so funny, because I know I started this series, well not funny per se, but I know I started this series saying that I've already played Cold Steel 1, and but then I was told that I should go back and play these games. So it's gonna be funny because during Cold Steel 1 I caught COVID, and well not funny, but I caught COVID during Cold Steel 1, and I'm still dealing with it after the fact. Anyways, it is what it is. Alright, I need to go to the inn. Get my CP back up. They look familiar. Who are you? Bracer Aeolia. Working hard, officers? The crowd is especially large today, so do try to be careful, okay? Who are you? Lynn. We're part of the parade security detail. It should be starting any moment now, so keep your wits about you. It's a good thing we were mobilized. I doubt anybody would think for a second about messing with the show with us on guard. True that, you guys are real combat pros. I bet most sane people would piss their pants after catching a Bracer staring daggers at them. Yeah, I can't deny that you're far more intimidating than we are. I don't really recall them. Maybe there were people I could have spoken to before and I just never did. They stood out to me though, so I wanted to interact with them. Fuck! Every single time! Hold on. Every single time! Let me see. I miss a book every single time. That's a good bit of time, but I might go back for that later. I don't know. I'm already in the middle of this episode. Nope, it's too late. I've missed a book again. I cannot for the life of me collect every single book in a game. I just can't. It's impossible. I always miss one. It's always one. Oh, no best in slot weapons yet again. I really wanted those for my Nightmare playthrough as well. Oh, man. Oh, I can put this in Randy's room. Wait a minute. And Tio's room. May as well go ahead and get that done. Not too shabby. This should be fine. It was like 3-something hours of playthrough. I can't be bothered to do 3-something hours of playthrough, even fast forwarding through all the dialogue. It's just too much trouble. I just want to get all the books in one game, man. Just one game. I want to be able to get all the books. And get the weapons. Alright. Oh well. Let us be on our way. Excuse me. Oh wow, I knew they made Braille books, but Braille picture books? They're pretty impressive, aren't they? Even the pictures themselves are three-dimensional. They are, though it doesn't seem there are very many of them. When I'm older, I'd like to author Braille picture books myself. Still, I can't help but wonder whether someone like me can even do it in the first place. Shizuku, sweetie, isn't there still a possibility that you'll be able to regain your eyesight, though? That's what the doctors say, but I think it's important to consider what I will do if it doesn't happen, too. Sorry, I must sound annoying talking about silly things like that. Hey now, no being shy around us. Estelle grabbed Shizuku's hand and held them close. Estelle? I've got a great idea. Let's make picture books that every kid can enjoy, together. So don't worry about a thing, Shizuku. It's easy to see the author's devotion and warmth shine through the pages. I think you should take your own similar feelings, hold them close, and never let go. Estelle, Joshua, thank you so much. Shizuku, there's no need to cry. Sorry for making you feel that way, Shizuku. They probably wouldn't mind if we stepped in, but maybe we shouldn't. I agree. It sounds like they're having a moment. Hey, there's always next time. Indeed there is. I'm always just interested in what's going on with Estelle and Joshua, obviously, and wrapping up their stories, so I don't pass up opportunity to get their dialogue in. Especially since Rin's probably my favorite character currently in the, I guess, Kiseki/Trails universe. So. I feel like I should get some more upgrade material, really, but oh well. Excuse us, but we're with the Crossbell Police Department. We're here to respond to your support request. We're looking for the Business Owners Association tent. Is this the correct place? Oh, you've arrived. I'm surprised. Who would have thought that you'd be the ones to handle the task? Well, word about the special support section has been spreading these days. Are you acquainted with Lloyd? Yeah, we happened to sit across from each other on the train to Crossbell the day I started working with you guys. I had no idea that he was the chairman of the Business Owners Association at the time. Just as I was unaware that the young man across from me was poised to become a fine detective. We have a bit of a difficult situation on our hands. My apologies, members of the SSS. Could you please lend me your strength? You can count on us, sir. Let's see, I believe the request mentioned something about a recent theft. Yeah, wasn't there a bunch of them? Yes, it's as you say. There have been 4 different reports of theft since yesterday. Every last one of the stalls was robbed for everything they had. The Business Owners Association manages all of the stalls being run during the festival, so we hear every report that comes in. I finished organizing the reports and determined that only food stalls are being targeted. We don't have any clues to go off of, so the best thing we can do is warn the other stalls. That's unfortunate. The stall owners already have enough to worry about during the festival. I would imagine that you're worried about the damage becoming more widespread. Yes, and that's why I've called you all here. It is my duty to ensure that the thief is caught before they can cause any more damage. With the way things are going, customers who have come from far and wide to enjoy the festival could be affected. May I count on you to apprehend the thief? Accept. Understood. This is a serious predicament we'll be investigating. Understood. This is a serious predicament. We'll begin investigating immediately. Thank goodness. I already feel a little relieved. I'm counting on all of you. Rest assured, my man, you're in good hands. Hey Lloyd, any plans how to tackle this? We don't have any clues to work off of. There's not enough information to go off yet, so I don't think there's any point in trying to analyze the situation. Excuse me, do you mind telling us which stalls are targeted? I'd like to speak with the owners. Excuse me. Go ahead. Alright. We may be able to collect information from them before we proceed. I see. That makes sense to me. I've recorded the names down here. May I read them to you? Yes, that's fine. First is Nardo's Burgers in Central Square, followed by Chroma's Juice Stand in the Administrative District. Next we have Palette Pizza in the Entertainment District and Mythos Gelato in the Harbor District. Were you able to get all of that? Scratch. Okay, so 4 stalls in total, and they're all in different districts. You failed to find a single clue despite there being 4 victims? Regardless, let's see what we can dig up from the owners. Will you be here on standby? We'll return after we've made our rounds. Oh yeah, let me give you my contact information. Don't hesitate to call us if there are any new developments. We don't know when the thief will strike again, so communication is key. Understood. We'll wait for you here. Or we'll wait here for you. We're counting on you, everyone. Alright, let's get it. Mythos Gelato, eh? That clearly, Mythos ice cream, and then royalty ice cream. I'd be like, I don't see gelato here, I see ice cream. Anyways, Mythos Gelato, eh? Damn, she's one fine lady. Can't you take it down a few notches, Randy? We're not here to flirt with her. Let's just focus on the questioning, please. Excuse us, ma'am. We're here with the Crossbell Police. May we take a few moments to ask you about what happened? Yeah, you're talking about the theft, right? He managed to pull a fast one on me while I was serving a customer. He struck while you were busy then. Yeah, I was busy serving some carefree-looking foreigner that was trying his hardest to hit on me. While I was warding away his persistent flirting, I thought I felt someone sneaking around behind me, but it was too little too late. By the time I noticed, the register had already been emptied. That means you don't know the full details of the execution then. That's correct. I made the terrible mistake of not witnessing the crime. Huh. Excuse me, can we ask you a few questions? We're investigating the recent string of thefts in the area. Oh yeah, I've heard about it. If he touches my noodles, I'm gonna get brutal. Leave the apprehension to us. We're just curious to know if you have any information regarding their appearance. Their appearance, eh? Nope, I haven't got a clue. I wouldn't be able to tell with a crowd like this. I know what you mean. Well, regardless, thank you for your time. Sorry to bother you. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions? We're investigating the recent string of thefts around the area. Oh, yeah, that. My sister and I take turns running the stalls, so I think we'll be fine. I'd be a bit more concerned if I was on my own. It'd give the thief a perfect chance to sneak in and take my stuff when I'm not around. Do you happen to recall anyone acting suspiciously around the area? Actually, now that you mention it, I saw some hooligans in red tracksuits come here a little while ago. I felt a little anxious because I'd never seen them around before. Nah, those ain't the guys we're looking for. I do not believe those delinquents would resort to stealing. Regardless, do not hesitate to report any issues that they may cause. Sure, thanks. I ate something. Oh, the burger soon. There you go. Nardo's Burgers. This is one of the food stalls that was robbed. Excuse me, do you have a minute? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts. Are you those police officers the guy from the Business Owners Association told me about? I'm sure you know, but my stall was hit just this morning. Our condolences. Please try to recall what occurred at the time of the incident. Oh, well, the problem with that is that I don't exactly know when I was robbed. How's that even possible? Well, it might have been when I was busy chatting away with this talkative young man. I think he was an eager tourist who came to enjoy the festival. Anyway, he was quite the loose-lipped guy. When I finally got him his order, I swear I heard some wrestling but from behind me. Confused, I quickly spun around, but there was no one there. Then after a while, I opened up my register, and lo and behold, all my mirror was gone. So it's possible that your mirror was stolen while you were busy talking. Second case of that. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm as boggled as you are. That definitely sounds odd. Excuse me, but mind if I ask you a few questions? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts, you see. You're talking about the stalls that have been robbed all across the city? No worries, I think I'll be okay here. I mean, I'm right in the middle of the central square. With this many people walking around, I'm practically untouchable. Then again, it is not as far... I was wrong. Then again, it's not as if the tourists are paying much attention to anything. On the contrary, the likelihood of our thief using the crowd to avoid detection is quite high. Everything's fine. Just leave it to me, guys. I hope you get... Well, she doesn't seem nervous. Excuse me, do you have a moment? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts, you see. Oh, that? Someone from the Business Owners Association came by earlier to tell me to keep an eye out for anyone shady. They already hit one of the square stalls, so any ideas? Seen the thief running around or anything like that? Nope. I've been getting a lot of customers, so I can't spare the energy to look at what's happening at other stands. Well, that's a valid excuse. I mean, it is. Now that I mention it, you are right in front of the Times and near the back alley. Yep, and you're also forgetting that the administrative district is right down there. Most of our customers today came into the city to watch the parade. You certainly seem busy. Taking a quick drink here. Delicious. All right. I think it's the juice place, right? Welcome to Karma's Juice Stand. Feeling thirsty? Wasn't this the stand that was robbed? Excuse me, would you mind giving us an account of how the robbery went down? In detail, please. Sure, I guess. It all happened when I let my guard down for a second. My poor sales. Do you recall what the suspect looked like? Not really. It was really busy, so I wasn't able to get a good look at everyone. But then there was a slim, younger man from the looks of it. He was a foreign tourist. He was hitting on me the entire time. Then, as I was in the middle of rejecting him, I heard these weird sounds from behind me. And that was the thief's cue. I think so. Darn it. I was being so careful, too. Our thief is a crafty one. Indeed he is. Oh, there's the chief. Oh, there's Grace. Oh. Excuse me, may I borrow a moment of your time? We're currently investigating a chain of thefts in the area. Nervous sweating. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think anyone's stupid enough to commit a crime right in front of the CPD headquarters. Okay, maybe I'm a little nervous. I heard one of the stalls nearby got targeted by the thief. I think it's safe to say that he's on high alert. I doubt he knows anything about the culprit. Let's move on. Is that so? Had pizza. Alright, Pallet Pizza is one of the stalls that was robbed. Excuse me, sir, do you have a minute to talk? We're investigating the recent string of thefts. That mess, eh? Geez, what a day it's been. I was all caught up dealing with the customer when I let my guard down. Wait, dealing with a customer? Yeah, some chatty fellow was asking me for a tropical pizza. Judging by my past experience with customers, I'm willing to bet he was a tourist. Sorry, but I've come to dislike that fellow. If my ears weren't deceiving me, I could have sworn I heard the sounds coming from the back of the stall. No, I'm positive it was the sound of the register being wrenched open. Damn it, how could this happen to me? I'm sorry for what you're going through. Thank you for cooperating in our investigation. Should we wrap up our questioning here? We should. We should be good. Let's head on back and shuffle through all our info. We haven't heard from the Business Owners Association, so we can assume that no other stalls have been victimized. That should be the case. Though perhaps it will be prudent to conduct one more round of the food stalls just to be sure. Excuse me, could we ask you a quick question? We're investigating the recent string of thefts around the city. Ah, yeah, I've heard that the pizzeria over there was one of the victims. Someone like me would never make an amateur mistake like that. So you were able to catch a glimpse of the culprit? Doubt it, wasn't exactly paying attention. Although, based on my cunning intuition, I have my suspicions that they'll be committing a third crime pretty soon. I'd be willing to bet our culprit is looking for his next victim right about now. Seriously? Site correction. 4 cases of theft have been reported, so the next victim will be the 5th. Swerve. Oh, you're back already. Were you able to find anything? We actually managed to gather a lot of information. Shall we begin organizing it? Good idea. Take it away, Lloyd. Okay, got it. Let's start going through everything. Let's start by clarifying all the information we've obtained. According to the stall's reports, the method used to steal the mirror from them was stolen while owner is distracted. Pretty sure they all said they were hit while they were in the middle of dealing with customers, committing the crime while the owners were busy serving customers to avoid detection. A crafty method, I must say. Yeah, it doesn't matter how cautious you are if you're too busy to notice. Right, I heard the same. Does their cowardice know no bounds? Let's not forget, our thieving friend managed to hit up 4 of them in a row. Probably off gloating to their friends about their epic heist right about now. Yeah? Yeah, but don't crimes like these normally follow a pattern? We should be able to discern one if we keep looking. Judging from what I heard, I get the feeling there's a pattern behind these actions. Now that I've pieced together the information, the criminal's motive, I get the feeling that the thief was doing it for their own enjoyment. Committing a series of crimes in rapid succession leads me to believe that they were not motivated by lack of mirror. Rather, I believe they were seeking thrills and getting enjoyment out of stealing. It's utterly ridiculous that someone would commit so many thefts for a reason like that. What kind of criminal is responsible for this tomfoolery? I think I have an idea what the criminal might be like. The criminal is a youthful duo. I'm fairly certain it's a pair of younger thieves. How do you figure? There weren't any witnesses. Think about it for a second. Each stall was robbed and the man in the middle of serving a customer. Didn't the descriptions of the customer they serve sound eerily similar to one another? The stalls in the administrative and Harvard both described him as a young, carefree-looking man. Meanwhile, the stalls in Central Square of the entertainment described him as a talkative young man. Those were the only profiles recounted by the stall owners at the moment of the theft. It's far too unlikely to be a coincidence. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking our criminals are a pair. I think I get what you're saying. While one of them garnered the attention of the stall owner, the other went and stole the mirror? Yes, that makes sense if you assume that they were alternating roles. We absolutely cannot let this continue to happen. Please find them before they strike again. Yeah, I agree with the chairman. How are you going to find them, though? The city is packed with people right now. It's hopeless, isn't it? The best we can do is alert the shopkeepers to stay on guard. I disagree. I think we have enough information on how they operate to devise a countermeasure to stop them from stealing again. Hey guys, where do you think our friend is going to strike next? I think it's safe to exclude any stores that have already been targeted. Sooner or later, they're going to get caught with their hands in the cookie jar. It is highly probable that they will focus on stalls that have yet to be targeted and will strike while they are serving a customer. It's a good thing we interviewed a few shopkeepers that were unscathed too. I'm pretty certain the one that is most likely to be targeted is Central. What about the sweet stall in the Central Square? Yeah, and for good reason. The Administrative District will be filled with officers because of today's parade. The entertainment and harbor districts are relatively open areas compared to Central Square. Considering the need to secure an easily accessible escape route, Central Square is the most logical location. Why would they need an escape route? The shopkeepers that were already stolen from are going to be more aware of their surroundings. Even if we've got an experienced thief on our hands, they're far more likely to get caught at this point. They'll need to make a quick getaway if they get caught in the act. You know, now that you mention it, isn't the burger stall also located at the intersection between a few of the districts? The sweet shop in the Central Square is within proximity of the back alley and administrative district. That area decidedly has the highest number of escape routes available, so the thieves are likely to target that stall next. Good thinking, Teotot. Since it's come down to this, let's stake it all on the thieves targeting them next. I've got to use that bathroom. Can't wait to get to a save point. The members of the SSS traveled to the designated district to conduct their stakeout. Looks like he's a bust. Older. Oh, here comes the dude chatting her up. This customer's pretty young. Just looks like our run-of-the-mill tourist. Hold your horses, Lloyd. We've got another bite. He's looking around. The youth subtly reaches his hand into the food stall's register. That's our cue. Go, go, go. Police, freeze. Damn it. Quick, let's scram. Huh? Whoa. Mademoiselle, Teotot, you're up. You do know this is a dead end, right? Game, set, match. Crap! You're just a bunch of spineless cops. The hell do you think you can do to us? Yeah, you think you can just walk all over us? The Black Emperors? Alright, gotta be what? What do you mean, Black Emperors? I'm relieved that we were able to retrieve the mirror. I must say though, these hooligans aren't quite as rough around the edges as I was expecting. You said it, bud. One punch from the downtown delinquents and they'd be crying like a bunch of pansies. Well, that quieted them down. Do you think it's possible they really were threatened by them? Who'd ever get scared by guys like that? You making fun of us or something? We'd have no trouble taking them on. Bingo. It all makes sense now. Since now, they were made fools of, so they were resorting to petty crimes as a means of venting their frustration. So that's what it was. They've disrupted the festival, and for what? Some selfish, self-pitying reason? You'd better listen up, you whippersnappers. I'll have you answer for your crimes, you hear me? Ugh, what's with this little geezer? He's giving a real scary look. Oh, there you are. You're the special support section, right? Sorry, Rolly. We're here to take away the thieves. Sorry for calling you out here during such a busy period. Not a problem. It's our job after all. Are these two the guys? Yeah, if you would escort them to HQ, please. Right, you can count on us. Hey, move it along. Whoa, don't push me. Looks like it gets close. They didn't look like they were from Crossbell, so I figure they won't be in jail for more than 3 days. Crossbell's pretty soft on the foreigners, huh? Yes, well, the joke is on them. They'll be sitting in jails, staring at a stone wall while the rest of us are out here enjoying the festival. Not to mention I had a bit of fun striking a bit of fear into their hearts. I must say, your charade was spectacular. They were completely fooled. It comes with the experience of being a veteran trader. I'm used to having to put on airs. It's definitely a side of you I've never seen before. Either way, I think I put on quite the performance if I do say so myself. Thank you for resolving the issue, everyone. Indeed, we're truly in your debt. Please allow for the Business Owners Association to present you its utmost gratitude. Oh no, you don't have to do that. We're happy to solve the case before any more damage was dealt. You know where to find us. If you ever run into any other problems, we'd be happy to help. A fine plan indeed. I shall do so if the need ever arises again. With pleasure, we'd be happy to be of service to you. Thanks for the recipe. Oh, excuse me. Wait. The other one I got right. Oh, there's a cut. Hold on. Did I get the juice recipe already? I just don't realize that I got it. Maybe. Every once in a while, you just have days where you're out of it. And today's one of those days for me. I'm always out of it. Think I'm good. Wait, no. Alright, got a bunch of recipes. Oh, got it. Alright, time to take out some monsters. How long has this episode been running? We got something. We could do a bit more. Wait. Uh-oh. Oh wow, he just disappeared. Oh, I get Sepith for it as well. That's kind of funny. Hey, we love to see it. Got him. Oh, you don't even have to, it doesn't even have to be like a preemptive attack. They just die. Oh, there it is. Oh, whoa. Let me save. Bring it on. I want to do... No! No! Ah, pushed the wrong button. Ah. Oh, well, no. Oh, no. What are they weak to? Oh, wind. Can we just get... Alright. That was my fault. Alright. I think the best course of action, just go with Death Spot on her end. If she uses breath, they might not make it. So I think I just use Holy Bullet for her. What's Warcry? Okay. No. Oh, she's asleep. It's gonna be a white. Or is it? Oh no, wait. Reviving Bomb. Reviving Bomb. I was certain it would be a white, but maybe it's not. Definitely not a white. Alright, there we go. We did it. Barely. I got away with it. Bewitch. I need to heal up. Alright, got that done. Let's save, because that was a rough fight. And let's take on our request for today. after I turn in my badges and stuff. Sleep seems really problematic. I might just have to get sleep resistance. I feel like I don't know what to do in the way of accessories for this game, because it doesn't seem like the accessories are all stand out all that much, in my personal opinion, so far. Hey, promotion, gladiator belt. Oh yeah. Now, those gladiator accessories though. Gladiator headband. What's that gladiator belt? Alright, I'll give him the gladiator belt. Give her the headband. I have another headband too if I really want it. Doesn't seem like I have much need for it. What else can I do? Prevents death blows and gives increased accuracy. Prevents sleep. Yeah, no. I've been getting put to sleep. Good enough for me, I guess. Marika Village. I'm going to actually use the restroom, but I don't want to just send that. Well, you know what? Actually, here's what we do. This episode's already gone longer than I intended. So, anyways, let's go ahead and save here. That's gonna wrap up this episode of The Legend of Heroes: Trails from Zero. I'll take a short break here and probably resume recording the next episode right away so that I have more content for you guys. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, hit the subscribe button, leave comments, let me know what you want me to improve on. I feel like it's been kind of iffy with the sort of way I've been recording lately and just how tired and stumbling over words. Let me know what you think so I can make it better. You guys take care.